meeting is a meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Public participation is governed by Board Bylaw 0169.1, public participation at board meetings. Mrs. Petter, roll call.
Mr. Simons?
Present.
Mrs. Kessler?
Here.
Mrs. Cleveland?
Here.
Mrs. Moore?
Here.
Mrs. Ely?
Here.
We're all here. Mr. Card, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, would need a motion for the approval or revision of the agenda.
I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Second.
Properly moved and second. Ms. Bell.
Mrs. Kessler?
Yes.
Mrs. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Mrs. Ely?
Yes.
Mr. Simons?
Yes. Motion passes. Number 2, recognitions. Mr. Card.
Yes, we have a great crowd here tonight for a lot of recognitions. This is a great evening. We would like to recognize Stewart Elementary School for receiving the Hall of Fame School Award from the Ohio Association of Elementary School Administrators. Mrs. Joy O'Brien will be coming up, Principal in Forest Hill School District, and the Ohio Association of Elementary School Administrators. Board President-elect will be in attendance. She's here, and she will have a presentation for us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Board of Education, Superintendent. Thank you so much for having me. It is quite an honor to be here for this exciting news to share. Before I read a summary of what makes Stewart Elementary a Hall of Fame school, I'd first like to share a bit about this rigorous process of becoming a Hall of Fame school with OAESA. So there is a 4-step process. The school is first nominated by someone from the school or the community, and then the principal receives a congratulatory email from OESA with a 13-page application attached to it. So at that time, then the school staff and principal get after it and finish that lengthy application detailing all the wonderful things happening in their building. At that time, then applications are collected from all over the state, and they're read by a blind team of principals across Ohio, and they're scored against a standard rubric. And then the top 10 schools or so are visited by a different team of administrators for an on-site inspection to validate all that great information. The visiting team meets with the staff, the superintendent, parents, students to confirm those application details. The visiting team then completes another scoring rubric and reports back with a final decision. So at this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Ramsey up for the summary as I read what's so wonderful about Stewart Elementary. This is a summary from the site visit. The warmth and inclusivity of the Stewart Elementary community are immediately evident, driven by a student body representing dozens of countries and speaking 13 languages. When kids cry on snow days, you know you have a special school. The vibrant diversity is not just a demographic fact, but a daily celebration, seen in everything from trilingual morning announcements to cultural displays that ensure every child feels seen and valued. When they have words on a t-shirt that says, "You belong here," they mean it. The school's Viking spirit is anchored by a daily pledge that encourages students to be respectful, responsible, safe problem solvers, creating a joyful atmosphere where children truly love coming to learn. As a parent stated in the visit, kids are in the position to win at Stewart. The instructional environment is deeply student-centered, characterized by a laser focus on individual growth and achievement. Teachers utilize personalized learning paths in reading and math, where students take active ownership of their progress by monitoring their own iReady scores and celebrating when they meet their wildly important goals. This dedication is reflected in the school's impressive achievement data, including maintaining a 4-star state report card and 5 stars in both gap closing and progress for multiple years. A teacher stated during the visit, "We are ready to take on anything." Whether through the high energy floor is lava activity or Fun Friday rewards for academic milestones, the staff balances a structured academic focus with a sense of wonder and fun. Beyond the classroom, Stewart Elementary serves as a vital community hub where students are empowered to lead and serve. From 5th grade kindergarten helpers and student council representatives to math buddies and recess monitors, students are given numerous opportunities to develop leadership habits and reliability. The school is further bolstered by incredible community partnerships, such as a local cafe that pays off overdue lunch balances and a dedicated PTSO that funds essential student programming. The same business helps their community and school garden and provides classes for students. This multifaceted support system ensures that every student has the academic, social, and emotional resources they need to thrive. This is all led by their fun and positive principal, Dennis Ramsey. He has created a "what do you need from me" atmosphere. He's always available to his parents and staff, and in turn, they as a staff want to always be available for their families and students. One can easily see how proud he is of his students and staff. This building is committed to serving the whole child and whole community, which is led by a strong leader. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Ramsey and the entire Stewart Elementary School community as a 2026 OASA Hall of Fame school. So Stewart Elementary, Mr. Ramsey, are invited to attend our OASA Summer Conference, where we will turn this temporary certificate into a nice big plaque for this recognition. So thank you for having me. Awesome. Do it up here.
Yes, next we have a presentation, the High Representative Brownlee.
Thank you all for having me, and there's always a lot to celebrate here. But tonight I'm here for a pretty special event, and it's amazing that two people in Ohio District 28, which I serve, got this award. And with that, I'm just going to read this because I think we got this right. On behalf of the members of the House of Representatives of the 136th General Assembly of Ohio, I am pleased to congratulate Mr. Card on being named one of America's top 15 school district superintendents by Education Insider magazine. This is a very big deal. And I know this is bittersweet with what is to come, and I know Princeton will continue to thrive, but your leadership has been noticed by a lot of people, and not just locally, but nationwide with this award. Your leadership, guidance, and diligence have greatly shaped the direction of the Princeton City School District, from focusing on data-driven solutions to maintaining strong relationships with community partners. You have proven time and again how firm leadership leads to a thriving district. It is through the unsurpassed commitment of conscientious professionals such as yourself that our state continues to grow and prosper and remains responsive to the needs of its citizens. And with that, I wish to say that you really have struck an incredible balance of innovating, looking towards the future, while also addressing the needs that are currently happening at the schools. And that's not easy to do. And you do it and people notice, but they also still like you. That's even harder to do. So thus it is with great pleasure that I commend you on your recent achievement and extend best wishes for ongoing success.
I'm having my cabinet come up because without them, this doesn't happen. So they get credit. This isn't about me, it's about them.
Ms. Brownlee, you said there were two, it's just one for Princeton, correct?
What was the other one? Oh, thank you.
We were just waiting for you to call up.
The other one.
Okay. Mr. Clark.
Yes, we're a proclamation for Teacher Appreciation Week. It's a great week. It's fun. I went home before the meeting, and my daughter's a teacher, and there was about 6 or 7 gift bags, and she was smiling, so it's a great time for teachers. Recognized all the time, but I know as a former teacher, these are some special days you get a lot of nice stuff. So let me read the proclamation from the board. Whereas education is a grand and powerful profession worthy to be honored and respected, and whereas education is not limited to the classroom, but occurs each time a student interacts with a staff member or a bus driver, and whereas excellence in education begins in the buses, classrooms, cafeterias, hallways, playgrounds, and offices of our nation's schools. District staff are among the educators who are charged with the responsibility of helping to shape the destiny of our country by teaching and guiding our children, youth, and adults. And whereas district staff are and will continue to be a dynamic force in the educational process, they have demonstrated through their sense of purpose and dedication that they are a major source of inspiration to our students. Whereas the staff in the Princeton City School District has consistently documented their competence and commitment to students through the willingness to give of their time, energy, talents, and ideas. They are to be praised for the progress our students are making. And whereas the goal of Teacher Appreciation Week and Staff Appreciation Week is to raise national and local awareness of teaching excellence in building a better society. Now therefore be it resolved that the Princeton City School District Board of Education wholeheartedly declares that as the country we celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week of May 4th through May 8th, 2026. They also want to declare May 11th through May 15th, 2026 as District Staff Appreciation Week, and urges all schools, centers, departments, parents, businesses, governmental and community agencies, and entire communities to participate in the celebration, the significance of roles district teachers and staff play in shaping the lives of our students and the future of our great nation. So thank you to our teachers. We appreciate you. We know how hard it is, but we know that you're up for it. So thank you very much.
Moving on to D.
We'll go to D. Ms. Roddy will come up, and we're going to call up our Viking Excellence recipients for 25-26.
And if we could have the board come and stand along here, that way they can shake your hands
Okay.
as we go along, and then
Well, you guys line up down that way.
after we call your names. So we proudly recognize the incredible winners of the Viking Excellence Award for the 2025-2026 school year. These outstanding individuals, voted by their peers, embody the spirit of excellence in both certified and classified staff across the district. Each award is a testament to their hard work, commitment, and passion for making a positive impact on our children and students' lives. Please join us in congratulating them. From Evendale Elementary, we have Beth Cahill and Regina Schroyer. From Glendale Elementary, we have Angie Kerrigan and Jackie Johnson. From Heritage Hill, we have Dawn Gordon and Ivy Velez. From Lincoln Heights Elementary School, we have Deidre Miller and Michelle Morris. From Sharonville Elementary, we have Frankie Irby and Olia Sanchez. From Springdale Elementary School, we have Kim Dorn and Reagan Keating. From Stewart Elementary School, we have Nicole Chenault and Maddie Lavereau. From Woodlawn Elementary School, we have Stephanie Shagheck and Josh Butler. From Princeton Community Middle School, we have Larry Bowman and Rusty Ayers. From Princeton High School, we have Angie Aceto and Patrice Postway. From the Princeton Innovation Center, we have Jill Phillips and Latrice Hunter Miles. And from our PAC, and Viking Village classified staff, we have Karen Mills from our treasurer's office. Karen Mills. Yes, picture.
Follow step.
Yeah, you might as well stay.
Next, Ms. Roddy will honor our retirees. Please come up, similar.
The Board of Education would like to honor those staff members retiring during the 2025-26 school year. Cheryl Adams from Princeton High School. Principal Dawn Bailey from Lincoln Heights Elementary School. Physical education and health teacher from Princeton Middle School, Lisa Benson. Special education teacher from Princeton Middle School, Lawrence Bowman. Social studies teacher from Princeton Middle School, Thomas Cassidy. Cassidy. Social studies teacher from Princeton High School, Stephen Duke. Historian and Princeton Museum keeper, Elizabeth Eckert. Fourth grade teacher from Heritage Hill Elementary School, Barbara Evers. Glendale Elementary teacher, Melinda Fluger. Princeton Community Middle School social studies teacher, Leroy Foster. Evendale Intervention Specialist, Anne Renee Graveau. Evendale fourth grade teacher, Robin Gunther. Music teacher from the Sharonville Elementary School, Dr. Deborah Jackson. First grade teacher from Heritage Hill, Dawn Kosek Gordon. From PAC 25, Executive Assistant Janet Lazarata. Fourth grade teacher from Heritage Hill Elementary School, Elizabeth Midkiff. Social studies teacher from Princeton High School, James O'Connor. Director of English Learner Services, Kelly Perrin. Princeton High School Social Studies teacher, Michelle Ritzy. Fourth grade teacher from Glendale Elementary School, Jennifer Ryan. Instructional coach, Title I teacher from Woodlawn, Stephanie Schlagheck. Intervention specialist from Springdale Elementary School, Elizabeth Scholes. Custodian from Princeton Middle School, Terry Schieffer. Social studies teacher from Princeton High School, Cheryl Slate. Executive assistant to the superintendent, Mary Slaughter. Secretary at Woodlawn Elementary School, Alice Sylvester. Preschool intervention specialist, Mary Walsh. And executive assistant to the treasurer, Janet Wells. All right, picture.
stay up. You guys still got one more. Yeah. It's a fun night. We will now have Dr. Jameson come up, talk about staff members who have completed their resident educator program.
Okay, so we want to take this time to recognize all of our teachers who've completed the 2-year resident educator program. And I'm going to invite Dr. Jackson to come up and just say a quick moment around their work this past year.
Thank you, and notice he said quick. As we attrition out, as our brains drain, attrition's out, we are always very, very lucky to have new folks come in. I'd like to call these people to the front, and if I mispronounce your name, those of you who know me well know I can't talk so good. I can't. It is not because I want to, it is because I can't do any better. Jaden Simpkins, please come up. Okay. Danielle Needham. Tate Fishman. Jordan Carlson. Yay! Oh, you gotta have it. Girl, you gotta have goodies. You gotta have goodies. Bridget Herring. Reva Buchanan. Yay! Yes. Valerie Leland. Spent. Oh my goodness, girl, I love you. Sometimes having this job is really hard. Chloe Edling and Matthew Burton. I want to take just a very few seconds to talk about these young people, especially our folks who came out of the Grow Your Own program. As you notice, where are you at? Girl, come on up here. She's another one of mine. Come on, Carolyn. So proud of you. I would have never been able to live that one down. Thank you. Is Alexander? Alexander? Well, you're not one of mine, but I'm a hug you. Alex, Bridget, and Reva have a special place because they came out of the Princeton City Schools Grow Your Own program. Yay! Those 3 people had other positions within our district, and they wanted to be teachers. So if you hear me be a little excited, it is because these are Princeton folks born and bred, and they wanted to take on the mantle and the best job in the world of being a classroom teacher. This program is about 2 years old. Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you ever known me to be flustered before? See, now they're going to make fun of me. The program has now changed to a 2-year program. Remember, it was once 4 years. It's now a 2-year program, and the state summative assessment requirement is no longer a part of it. But Princeton saw fit to continue the mentorship and development of these teachers through the INVEST program. In a collaboration with Xavier University, we continue our professional development, because I'm involved in it too, by enhanced learning opportunities. Princeton City Board of Education, these young people that you see and those names on the wall are the best and the brightest. and they're going to replace that brain drain that you saw going out the door. Great things are coming from them too. Thank you. I'm proud of you.
Make sure.
Yeah, are those three people?
And just one final note, if I may.
Yeah, read it.
Through the resident educator program, we've been able to see 80 teachers through since Dr. Jackson has been involved. So.
Right.
Okay, let's find it here. It's easy. There it is.
I just want to say, this experience that we just went through was so bittersweet. It was wonderful in that we were congratulating them on their accomplishments, but many of them are leaving, and that's sort of sad. But it was wonderful being here for this event. Thank you.
Okay, we are moving into section 3, recognition of visitors. And we have a visitor today, Angela Solomon. Please come up.
Hi, I'm Angela Solomon, a Glendale resident and a homeschool mom in our district. Tonight I wanted to talk about two things that I'm wondering about. One, I wondered if anyone has researched why the previous policy that had been in place, which did allow homeschoolers to take classes in the district, was changed. When I looked back through all of the meeting minutes, there aren't enough details for someone to be able to tell. So I didn't know if someone knew that. And then two, if a policy change is being discussed, I wonder why we would make it a limited policy instead of offering more open participation for homeschoolers in our district. I've heard that there's support for a policy that would offer opportunities for homeschoolers in the music department, which I love. That's why I started here this year. But I hope that that wouldn't be the place we start. The art classes at Princeton actually are the reason I first came to discuss with the former superintendent the idea of homeschool students taking classes in the district. They're excellent. I've met so many of the teachers, and they would be such a good influence on other children in our district. And then there are also so many other classes at Princeton that hit at a level that's between something that can be taught easily at home and something that you could get from an advanced education at a CCP class. Please consider writing a powerful policy that will make our district more attractive to homeschoolers in our community. Let's be the one, as the school district, who takes the step forward to form a stronger relationship with homeschoolers in the district. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Card, the strategic plan.
Yes, we want to make everybody aware that we have a strategic plan, and you can find that on our website at princetonschools.net. Strategic plan. It goes with academic excellence, effective communication, health and safety, affirmation and belonging, and stewardship. And everything we do, you'll see it on the board minutes here. You'll see it when our cabinet puts their things in. We have our meeting tomorrow morning and all the different things, and we make sure that we're following the strategic plan with everything we do. So you can find that there on the website.
Thank you. Motion for executive session.
I move that we go into executive session to discuss under sections 121.22G1 to consider the employment and compensation of a public employee, and 4, preparing for conducting or reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment, and 6, details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocols for a public body or a public office, if disclosure of the matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office of the Ohio Revised Code.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Ms. Blair?
Mrs. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Mrs. Ely? Yes. Mr. Simons?
Yes.
Mrs. Kessler?
Yes.
We are going into executive session and we will return. to the consent agenda, item 5. Need a motion?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Moved in second. Ms. Better?
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Mrs. Ely?
Yes.
Mr. Simons?
Yes.
Mrs. Kessler?
Yes.
Mrs. Cleveland?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 6, district business. I'm assuming that's Mrs. Better. Need a motion for that?
I move to approve the resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission as presented.
Second.
Discussion?
So we are at the end of the process that began in January when you approved your tax budget. We then send it back in the format desired by Hamilton County. The commissioners approve that, the Hamilton County Commissioners. They then send it back to us to review. And then, in essence, I have your whole tax budget here attached, as well as our forecast. And then we submit this as accepting these rates, and these are tax rates starting in their calendar year 27. So, our calendar year 27, but we remember on our fiscal years are different from their calendar years. So this is just the standard item that we do every year. Have to have it back to them before the end of the month, and asking you for your approval.
Any questions? Not Mrs. Better?
Mrs. Ely?
Yes.
Mr. Simons?
Yes.
Mrs. Kessler?
Yes.
Mrs. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 7, academic update, Mr. Carter.
Yes, sir. We were talking about the Princeton Summer School Program for 26. Several of the team members will be coming up to speak on it.
Good evening. Good to see all of you.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm just going to give you a quick update on summer school for our third grade reading guarantee students. Just as a reminder, the state law shares that the students have to meet a 700 score to be proficient in order to pass on to and be promoted to 4th grade. So when those students took the assessment in October, we immediately intervened, provided intervention, provided an after-school program, provided tutoring for the students, and throughout the year until the spring when they just took the test a few weeks ago, those results will be back in probably May 20th, around May 20th. Then we will determine which students will go to summer school. We are having a lot of growth, and we're seeing growth, so we're hopeful that those numbers will decrease and our students will become proficient by the end of summer school. The program dates are June 1st to June 12th, Monday through Friday, 9 to 12. We will be located at Heritage Hill. Students, again, the students who are invited for the third grade reading guarantee, again, they have to pass the state test, so that's why they've been invited. And there's transportation provided, breakfast and lunch as well. As far as the curriculum, we're excited that we're going to provide a continuum of the Wit and Wisdom reading curriculum, the new curriculum. So the skills that they're going to learn will be a continuum of what they've learned in third grade, and we have those materials to supplement as well. And they will also work with their phonics, with our 95% phonics program as well. So they'll have a variety of evidence-based, high-quality resources to support their learning. Any questions?
Yes. Summer school,
Yes.
voluntary or mandatory?
Well, let me stop here. We invite the families and we send home a detailed letter and explain to them that the state requires them to be proficient readers. We are asking that their parents send them to summer school. Some parents send them, some do not, but we've had a great turnout over the last few years, so we're hoping that the families send them.
What generally happens to the parents that do not send?
We continue to work with their students. We do not retain them. They're not going to be retained because we don't believe in the retention. And what we do is they will go on to 4th grade, but we have a rent plan and we have a continuous learning plan for them, and we continue to follow those steps of intervention and support even when they get in 4th grade.
Do they eventually catch it?
It's an individualized for every student. And we do our best to support our students, but it's individualized for every student. Okay? Thank you.
Does it matter what the reason is as to why they don't send them? For example, they're going to Europe that summer, so.
Well,
They don't
again,
want-
it's individual, but the parents here really, really support the system and support the schools because there's communication all through the school year. The students are receiving tutoring. They are receiving the intervention, so they're very supportive in sending them. So the reasons that they don't come vary, but we are feeding them and we are providing transportation. And we're also having Zach Morgan come to do some, music and interactive, activities for them. And we also have Barnes & Noble book bags that each one will get with the Summer Bridge workbook and some reading books on their level, just to make it fun. And our principals go over there in the morning, so all 8 principals go over in the morning. They support each other and collaborate, and they make it fun. So,
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
So just like Ms. Hill shared, we also offer an English learner summer school for our students. This is for incoming 1st grade to incoming 5th grade students who are our lower level proficient students. So those students are scoring 1s across the board on our OALPA, so listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And it really is tailored to help meet their language needs and help bolster particularly the listening and speaking piece. Trying to get those kids to make growth on OALPA, but also that helps within the classroom setting to learn the academic language. It's all fun-based. We try and get them in, interacting with other students, interacting with the teachers, that kind of thing. They also participate in some of the programs that Ms. Hill talked about as well. It is daily for the 2 weeks from 8 to 12. They also get lunch and breakfast. And again, our teachers we've got 5 teachers and 5 paras, so 1 per grade level to help support those students across all 4 domains.
Thank you.
We will also have some opportunities for a select group of students with disabilities in our district. We held at Heritage Hill as well. Our dates vary a bit as we start on June 1st as well, but we'll go through June 25th from 9 to 12, same time. Food and transportation provided, but the students selected for this piece of summer school are students that we owe compensatory education minutes to due to some substitute situations that we've had in 2 of our specialized classrooms this year. So students will work with an intervention specialist as well as a team of paraprofessionals, and they will work on IEP goals and instruction with the students. So students, families will receive written communication outlining how many minutes of instruction we owe them through compensatory education minutes. Then we will set up their transportation and document how many minutes we've made up with the students. So that's, any questions on that?
I'm just double checking with any of these programs, they're all free, right?
Yes.
And they're only for people who are invited, for students who are invited, or any student could sign up for it?
I know with the, and Ms. Hill, you can add to this if you'd like to, but I know for 3rd grade, it's for students that we need to meet their reading needs through 3rd grade guarantee. For special ed, these students are invited because these are kids that we specifically owe some education time to for their IEP goals.
But if a parent thought their child could benefit from it, I guess they would just call the school and, work that out. I don't know. I'm not saying parents are experts on that kind of thing, but
we would not have the appropriate staffing to open it up, so we
Yeah.
do invitation only. So you all have approved different people, so I feel like we have 5 postings for summer school for 3rd grade. We have 5 teachers for EL. We fund our summer school programs from K to 8 with grant funds. So those are limited the number of staff members that we can bring in. So it's limited the number of staff students that we can invite.
yeah.
So while I'm here,
I did have one question for English learners. When are they held to the same standards?
So they are always held to the same standards. Those standards are not different. It's when they count on the test and not count. So within the first 2 years of being an English learner, they don't count on the state test or report card, except for participation. So taking the test counts, but the results don't count or affect a report card. Starting year 3, their scores impact a report card.
And this is no matter what grade level they
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
So on behalf of the middle school, we're excited to offer our 6th grade summer STEAM bridge camp, and that's so we try to get all of our 5th grade students in all of our elementary schools to join us for camp. So we focus on science, technology, engineering, art, math, and we just try to have a good time. We really call it Middle School 101. Make sure you meet your new classmates, practice some time management, get to learn the building, all things middle school. So we really have enjoyed this program, and we've gotten a lot of positive input from parents. We really encourage parents, especially if their children are a little nervous about that transition. Everyone's nervous, but some students are a little bit more nervous about that, and we find that this really helps them ease into it. They know how to get around the building. They know what's going to happen on day one. And so we're excited. We have our English learners supports will be provided, intervention and support students for at-risk. It's there. This is less academic. It's more enrichment. There's going to be less, let's go over, make sure we do all of our multiplication problems correctly. This is more, we'll do a little bit of math, a little bit of reading, but it's more of the enrichment piece to have you enjoy school and be excited about the middle school. And when we say limited transportation, we have buses at all of our 8 elementary buildings, so they don't pick you up from your house. You have to get to the elementary, and then we will take you over to the middle school for this program.
Excuse me, do we have students, middle school students who may volunteer and kind of be there as a...
I don't know. I think I have seen them, but it's not required. We have a staff of people that are doing that, and we've had different organizations volunteer. I know sometimes they've brought in Camp Joy. It's really like it's a celebration, but I can't say I've always seen a lot of other students there to volunteer.
I was just curious if we allow for the older students to be older students, and they get to know some of those students before they come into the building. Because if they recognize them, it may make it a little bit easier to come in.
I would say, just in my experience going over there in the summer, those 5th graders being 6th graders being together, I've had so many parents say it made such a huge difference what they do to them.
I agree.
I will say I have seen some, and I think they had some relatives at work maybe, so I have seen 8th graders that are going to 9th grade be there just to show kids around.
Exactly.
And I've seen 1 or 2.
I
But
mean,
I just happen to know the kids. I know who they were.
But I didn't know if we open it up, maybe, I don't know if there's a club or something within the middle school that the kids might be willing, if they have the time, to come back and just be there. Even if it's for a couple hours, just so that the kids start to get to know some of the older kids.
Yeah. I was thinking of socialization skills, and also thinking in terms of if you had a panel discussion of 6th graders, and as part of your 5th grade STEAM bridge, it's like, what was my first impression and what was I most afraid of before I came here? And then when those younger kids hear that from the older kids, it might be encouraging to them. And I think it's encouraging when the grown-ups say it too, don't get me wrong.
And I think the energy from just the students. So, like you said, they would enjoy meeting the older students, but they just enjoy that now they've met people from all the other buildings.
Yeah.
Now they have a group of people. If I see you in the hallway, I'm going to remember our weeks together. So, but I definitely will take that back to Dr. Arnold and see exactly, because like Mr. Card said, I do remember seeing other students there, but I can't say like it was this group or that group. But I will find that information out and see what we can build on that. And then for the high school, this is more of courses available for credit recovery. We do have some health courses available for those students that need that. With this is about earning credit, so that's why they start a little bit earlier. We provide the support for English learners in special education. So if you're an English learner or a special education student needing to make up credits or use it for credit recovery or have a health course, then we would have those services for you. Breakfast and lunch will be available, and again, limited transportation, meaning we pick them up at the local neighborhood elementary schools. and bring them to the high school. And then we take them back to the neighborhood elementary school.
I know it's ancient history, but at one time, Princeton in the summer used to offer an algebra or geometry focus, and I guess you would do that during summer school. Like if I'm a student, I just want to, brush up on my algebra or geometry, I could.
We don't do normally, it's not normally offered for enrichment. This is more,
Okay.
you took the algebra course, you didn't do well in the algebra course, you need to retake the algebra course.
I get it.
That's what this is more for, the credit recovery.
Is that the same for the health? Like, why is that
Health is
listed
the only thing
separately?
that is, because we have offered health because so many people struggle to get that within their
During the
schedule.
school year.
Are they able to take that on, do they do it online then, or is this like
I
a
think they have a
crash course?
combo. I believe most of it is online for health, but a lot of what our secondary people really want to do is the combination, because they feel like if they just have the kids come and it's all online, it's not been successful. They really want to provide that in-person instruction as well and complement that with the online, but I can find out for sure about health. I feel like they do want them to come in.
That's good.
So with this summer school, with the dates and times, and it's saying health courses available, are we speaking to this? Because this looks like this would be in person based on the fact you have actual dates and times.
It is in person, but even when they're in person, there's online.
But there is, you can have an online component to it.
Yes.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
And some of them were saying that they bring them in and then it's just all online, and that's what we didn't want.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna come in,
If
we
you
want the
gotta come
teacher
in,
to
it's
give
just-
you some in-person instruction as well.
So the credit recovery, they're able to do that whole, like a whole
Half.
year or a
Half.
semester?
It's a half a credit.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
And so that's why it's a little longer, and then that's where if we can get some of them going, we can use some of the models that we use for the Innovation Center, so you could possibly make up a whole credit if you're working and you continue to work after that. But for what the hours that we provide in person, and for that, it's a half credit you would earn. But if we keep you working and we have Mr. Anderson, the Innovation Center involved, you can end up with a full, but you'd have to do a lot of it more independently. And some of our kids struggle with that. And some of our kids only need a half, because remember, if they pass the first half and didn't pass the second half, so everyone comes into this with different needs based on how their school year went. And then we have Mrs. Brady that was going to say a few words about our Princeton Mobile Book Center.
Good evening. So this will be our 9th year of running the Bookmobile itself and our 12th year of the program of doing community outreach during the summer. So we're really excited to be close to that 10th year, but this year we're going to be celebrating with a new edition of we will be running on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and from 11 to 12 each day, the Princeton food truck will be joining us to serve meals for students that are looking for lunch and other meals that they can take home with them for the week. So we are adding that aspect to the mobile book center this summer. Any questions?
Do you find a lot of kids are really in need of the food?
Yes,
You're
the
giving
food is definitely, some kids come specifically for the food. We actually also are going to have the Princeton Closet follow us, and they're going to be able to have school supplies and other needs. You know, one of the things that I really love about the Mobile Book Center is it becomes an outreach opportunity for parents to come and ask questions. If they need help enrolling, we can give them a lot of information, answer questions about Princeton, and just, you know, be there for a community resource. So it is something that definitely kids come hungry and looking for food.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
And do we post the dedicated stops so that people know where they are?
We will. They are on the website, and then they will be pushed out, and each child will take one home over the summer as well, like especially the elementary kids. And then the other thing that we do on Mondays and Fridays, we go to only special events if we're invited. So like a parade, we'll go to the parades, we'll go to Touch of Trucks, things like that. If we're invited to something and we can afford to get to them, we'll do that as well. We are concerned about the gas prices, so we're hoping to be able to run until July 31st this year, but we'll be watching very closely the finances of it.
question for Tanya is the availability of CCP, is that stressed to other high schoolers at the time when you're talking about summer school? That they could take it online or go there, wherever the campus is and take classes?
The only, if you're coming to summer school for credit recovery, that's really
No,
not.
I'm talking about those that are
the
not,
help.
those that aren't specifically designated to this.
So the only course that would not be like a credit recovery would be health. And
No. Here's what I'm saying. If I come to you and I don't need health, I don't need credit recovery, I'm a B student, B+ student, and I say, what else can I do during the summer? Do you guys mention being able to take CCP if they are qualified to do such?
I would have to talk to the counselors. I feel like they talk about it a little bit when they sign up, but we don't have a high rate of many students going to take some over the summer. But I would have to talk to the college counselors because this was more about what we do as far as what we offer in the summer. But I can get back to you and see if they're encouraging people to take the CCP classes at the colleges over the summer. I can't.
Because that's an extension of what we offer.
Yes.
Is my point.
And some may. And like you said, some are trying to go after the health, but that's not as many kids that we get for the summer with that. But that could be something that we look to expand.
These
Thank
are
you.
so impressive, and it's so wonderful that these opportunities are here. And I'm wondering if you added up the number of students that will be taking advantage of each of these. Is it, how many would you ballpark figure? Over 200? Less than 200?
I would struggle to ballpark. I know that we have to put that information in EMIS. So I know in Kim, if you want to talk to me like in July, I work a lot with Kim Meltzer to make sure that every time a child is showing up for any type of summer intervention or enrichment, she has to document that. So I'm sure she could give you a specific number.
But I mean on the front end, you have the number of seats you plan for. I know even that's hard, but
I would say at least, I would say 200 to 300 is what we would,
yeah,
what we're
200.
anticipating.
Yeah.
We always want the middle school to go higher. We start strong, and that's why we've shortened it, because sometimes they're like, okay, I know people, I'm good. I don't want to come anymore. But I would say 200 to 300 is what we're aiming for.
So my headline would be, the Princeton City School District has summer enrichment programs. Some are required, some are not, that will enrich the lives of 200 to 300 kids.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're moving on to the reports section. Treasurer's report?
Just two. April monthly reports will be at the next meeting because we only had one business day before this meeting. But we have almost everything ready. We did close on Friday, world record for us. And then we're up to our eyeballs in year-end closing, budget meetings, closing purchase orders. We, of course, have a fun challenge this year, fixing account numbers that the state changed on us, wrapping that up, hoping that state software catches up when we have programs to run, but that may require a little manual entry this year. So we're hopeful the programs are in place by mid-June, but there's no promise. We may be doing some manual data work on moving money and account numbers around. Not fun. Won't be a happy treasure. But we're ready to go. I mean, we're ready to close up fiscal year 26 and see how that goes.
Mr. Card?
Yes, just a few things. Just a reminder that mandatory graduation meetings for seniors are happening. One was tonight at 6. I'll go tomorrow with my daughter at 6 tomorrow since we're here tonight. I think Mr. Robertson went tonight, as he was talking about. So you have to go to one of those two meetings, get your cap and gown. If you bought a sign for being a graduate or a CCP or IB or any of those things, you can pick those up as well. I'm sure they'll have a few announcements for you of expectations and things too. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Viking, the cafeteria at the high school, you will go through Viking Village to get there, not the high school entrance. a couple concerts, you can find those online, but a couple things I want to talk about is Monday, May 11th, 8 a.m., they're doing some underclassmen awards. The 11th that evening at Truist Scarlet Ceremony is at 6:30. The 12th at 6 p.m., we have the Senior Awards in Matthews. The 13th, we have Top 20 Academic Awards in Matthews. Friday, May 15th will be at Mount Zion Baptist Church in Woodlawn as the baccalaureate. Everybody's welcome to that. And then, as Mr. Stallings said on his call today, Sunday, May 17th is our Super Bowl. Fifth Third Arena UC is a PHS commitment at 2 p.m. So a lot of good things there happening, and you can find out sporting events and other things online. I do want to say to the board, I want to thank you. Last Monday, you let me get out of here a little early. One of my students had passed, and I was able to get to. It was a long line. I got the mom when I got up there, and she was very excited to see me, and I was excited to see her. And she told me, she says, "You showed up. You always do." Made me cry. And she told me some. I'm so happy I got to go because I didn't know some stuff. She's like, "He follows you. He's been following you even with the Princeton. He knew where you was at. He looked at your web." That kind of stuff. Yeah. If you wouldn't let me go, I wouldn't have got that. Yeah. So mom, it made a difference for me. It made a difference for my mom. So I want to say thank you for letting me to get out of here to get over there. It was good, and I'm happy I got to do it. It kind of filled my cup a little bit that day, so I needed that. So that's all I got, or I have.
Excellent.
I was just going to say, the Super Bowl you spoke of, that is graduation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I said PHS commitment. I just say PHS commitment.
You left it at Super Bowl, and I wanted people
No, I
to
said
know
PHS
you
commitment.
meant graduation. That's
Yeah.
our Super Bowl.
It's an education Super Bowl.
Education Super Bowl. I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm extra excited.
I just wanted to clarify that for people who might be listening.
Now, you may not have this number, maybe they do. Approximately how many graduates do we have this year?
549, 94? What was it? Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. I had 549 last year or something. Maybe something left. 489, so pretty big class. Should be a good day. Extra good day for me.
So the class of 1979 still holds the record of 800 plus graduates.
We won't see that again, I don't think.
Well, they was, because all the baby boomers, I don't know what happened there.
Wow.
I just wanted to reiterate, it's just wonderful that there's going to be a student-run program and prayer service on May 15th that you mentioned at 6 p.m. Thank you very much for that information. And I am very excited, and I'm always excited when I hear about the opportunities that Princeton offers that most people don't hear about. What you all shared tonight was so important, and it shows the pedagogy and academic pursuits of Princeton, even during the summer months. I think that's really important. Thank you for pulling that together for us.
I do want to say, I'm going to get the opportunity, I don't know if anyone's seen the podcasting that I've been doing with Ohio School Board Association, but as always, I'm always looking for opportunities to showcase what we do. And so with that, coming soon, there will be a podcast where our own Chris Petter will be a part of. So coming soon, and others from Princeton. So I'm just going to say, just keep watching. The goal, again, is to make sure I highlight what we do here at Princeton. Any opportunity I get. I am still traveling the state, zigzagging quite a bit still, learning a lot about other districts that I'm bringing back, and taking to other districts a lot of what we do here. It continues to fill me up, as you said, fill your cup, when I get to see other districts and I'm just so thankful that I'm here at Princeton. You know, there's some great things going on across the state, but the things that we're doing right here, we should be extremely proud of. You know, so if I haven't said it, I'm going to keep saying it. We got to keep doing what we're doing here at Princeton. We are an example for many in so many different ways. But the work that we're doing is showing, obviously, in all the accolades that we keep seeing. But it's because of the people. We have something that's just a little bit different here. So, again, you know, I'm always thankful that I get to come back to this district every time I go someplace else. So, again, kudos to our teams here for the work that we're doing.
Oh, I love that. You know, 3 of the teachers that retired tonight were my kids' teachers. And a couple of them were their teachers over a period of years, like the social studies teacher, English teachers. And in my mind, I'm thinking they're really part of the reason Princeton is what Princeton is, because of the dedication of those teachers. And they had, every single one of them had a sincere love and caring for their students. And I think students can see and feel that. And so I really thank Princeton and whoever's hiring, whoever they're hiring, keep hiring the people you're hiring, because I think they're doing an outstanding job for our kids.
Thank you. Okay, we need a motion for executive session.
I move that we go into executive session to discuss under sections 121.22G1 to consider the employment and compensation of a public employee and investigation of charges or complaints against a public employee of the Ohio Revised Code.
Second.
Moved in second. Ms. Barron?
Mr. Simons?
Yes.
Mrs. Kessler?
Yes.
Mrs. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Mrs. Ely?
Yes.
We're going to executive session. We don't anticipate any further business afterwards.